Hi, today I'd like to introduce you to Tapir. Tapir is a simple add-in for Excel that allows you to interact with HubSpot data. The add-in's available from the Office store or from the Tapir website. And as soon as I'm in the add-in, I have the ability to log into my HubSpot portal with my username and password. That username and password is never stored with Tapir. It's simply a pass-through authentication. As soon as I've logged into the add-in, I can see that I'm on the deals object and all of my fields that are available to me for access and analysis. I'll go ahead and select all the fields, click Get Data. This will make a call to the Tapir API and return all of the data that I have access and permissions on. And then I can begin formatting and working with the data in Excel. I'll start by doing some basic reshaping of the columns for readability. And then I'll make a couple of quick updates to the amounts. I have received some updates from a couple of customers, and I'd like to be able to quickly push those into HubSpot as we go through a sales meeting. I'll click Save Data. You can see from the status bar that what's happening in Excel, as soon as I see that success, it means that the data has been saved directly to HubSpot, and I could now go through the HubSpot user interface and see the same results. But the second part of Tapir that we think is really interesting and powerful is the ability to do free-flowing analysis in Excel with the HubSpot connected data. So I'll go ahead and add a pivot table. Grabs my HubSpot table immediately. I'll close down the Tapir add-in for now. And to start with some simple analysis, I'm just going to look at my pipeline by stage. Do just a little bit of formatting within Excel. So now I have my pipeline by stage. If I'd like to add a simple chart, I just grab a pivot chart. I can now see that breakdown. I could email this chart around. I can make some modifications to the chart itself in terms of its design. I can add elements or flip the layout around. I could do some totaling of the data. Do a quick update of the color scheme. Any of the number of things that Excel allows me to do. And if I'd like to, I can go back to my pivot table itself and make some more modifications. So I'm going to drop this chart off for the time being. We'll come back to charting in a minute. But I'll start by adding the deal type. And now I've broken out my data pipeline stage, type of deal, new business versus existing business. And so I'm going to go ahead and drop in one more chart. This time I'll do a stack chart. So what does this show me? Sort of immediately catches my eye that my existing business pipeline is really strong in the back half of the pipeline. My new business pipeline is really strong in the front half of the pipeline. So I could save this chart off or send an email around to the team to talk about what we're going to do to move the new business along and what we're going to do to make sure we have some existing business pipeline coming into the funnel. I'm going to go ahead and drop that chart off the page so I can continue to do some analysis without it distracting me. Pull the deal type off. And I'll go ahead and grab my owner. And so now I've broken out the pipeline by stage, by owner, and I have a quick glance of it. And if I'd like to, I could also add the deal type. So now I've broken it out, new business versus existing business by each of my owners. And I can see a little bit where everyone's pipeline is flowing. But if I'd rather just summarize based on where each of my owners are, I can go back and grab another chart. I'll use another stacked bar chart. So I can quickly see how the data flows between the owners. And if I wanted to, I could add some additional filters based on the close dates or the deal types. I could add slicers or use any of the native Excel functionality. So this is a really quick introduction to Data Tapir and your ability to connect to HubSpot, to return that data, to make updates from Excel into HubSpot, and then to go about the process of creating charts and tables for analysis. We hope you'll give it a try and visit the website datatapir.com. Thanks.